Hello YouTube, it's Chrissi again. I'm back and I'm doing another video for all of you. Yes, so today I've been at work, so if this comes off a little bit moody, it's because I'm quite tired, but don't let that dissuade you. Watch all the way. So if anyone follows me on Facebook, they'll know that my Facebook is made up of 50% me going on about things that annoy me, and the other 50% is pictures of pretty dogs. And if you do follow me, you'll know that inevitably you get the "yeah, but what are you getting offended for though?"
Oh, it's the in thing to be offended nowadays. Why are you getting offended? It's just a joke. People are so easily offended.
Shut up. This isn't about offence. It's about disappointment, acknowledgement and standing up for a change. Every time you say some version of "don't get offended," what you're really trying to do is control this conversation. By painting my words with the offended brush, what you're really doing is stripping them of their value and worth. And often, you create a straw effigy that looks and speaks like me but sounds like a whiny child. I'm onto your little game and you can't control this conversation anymore. What you so abrasively call offence is often the acknowledgement of a social issue that needs change. Okay, so here's where it's funny. So I'm going to take an example now and I'm going to use one off a forum, an anonymous forum. And I'm doing this so not to cause offence to anyone on Facebook. You see what I'm doing there? I'm trying not to cause offence to people. So this is what I posted to that forum. Are you going to put in any playable female characters? The answer? No need. This is for a game that I enjoy quite a bit. There are a handful of playable characters and you switch between them fairly often because you die a lot. This is part of the charm of the game. However, most of the playable female characters are male. I'm not male, so I don't relate to the playable characters. Once I realised this, I went to the forum. And I wasn't trying to get an insightful answer from the player base. It's because I assume that things are oversights, that they're not intentional. Now, when I saw a couple of the replies to the forum post on the game forum, I didn't go back. This is because once I saw those posts, I knew what would be there. Scathing offhand remarks about offence, political correctness gone mad, and so on. But really, all I really did was acknowledge that the game world doesn't reflect the real world. Now, the same goes with my recent ramblings about trans issues. They affect me, so I rant about trans issues. And I do this, once again, because I think that they're oversights and they're not intentional. I like to think the best of people. I assume people are not trying to hurt us. Inevitably, on every post, I get told, "you shouldn't be so easily offended," and that's that. Now, one forum post, one Facebook rambling aren't a movement. But standing up for a change doesn't have to be a huge gesture. In fact, most of the time, it can't be. Big gestures, you know, marches, protests, shit like that. They definitely raise a lot of attention and can raise awareness for an issue. But without the little gestures, the little day-to-day standing up for things that all of us can individually do, the big marches, the big protests are completely meaningless. Change can be inspired big scale, it can, but it has to be implemented small scale, bit by bit. That way we can slowly feed it into the culture around us. People keep telling us not to get offended, but we're not. I'm not. We hear the word offence and we think of pearl-clutching people who scream the words,
"Oh my days, I never."
or people who can't hear the word fuck without casting disapproving looks across the room. None of those people are me, obviously. I'm not taking things too seriously when I politely wonder why a movie fails the Bechdel test. Instead, I'm acknowledging that a film cannot have two named female characters talk to each other about something other than a man. I'm disappointed by that, and I'm standing up for a change. You can't strip my words of their value just because you'd rather I'd stay quiet. I know how to counter you now. You can keep telling me that I'm offended and you'll keep being wrong. And if your goal is to make me stop talking, you will fail. Right, guys, that really was a rant, wasn't it? Soz, guys. Yeah, it's just something that's been on my chest for a while. I keep getting told shit like that, and I have to say something. This is my platform. This is what I do. You know that. Anyway, please don't forget to comment and subscribe. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. I don't care. Feedback's feedback. Add me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr. And I will be making more videos soon. So please do subscribe. I'll say that twice. It says it just there. And that's my dog, Coca. Say hello. 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 Anyway, I have been Chrissy. You've all been wonderful. And I'll catch you next time. Bye.
This isn't about offence, it's about the... Try that again. One more time, Chrissy. One more time! By change your... We hear the word offence and we think of... We're doing this. We are doing this. Coco, we're doing this. We are doing this. Are we doing it? We're doing it.